My name is Jeff Clark, and I'm the commander of the North Andover VFW. This year, the town of North Andover and our VFW have partnered with Wreaths Across America, an organization to honor the veterans of our beloved community. Wreaths Across America is an organization dedicated to remembering and honoring the veterans of the United States while educating our communities about the sacrifices made by our men and women in uniform. This year, we are placing over 1,500 wreaths at Ridgewood Cemetery on December 14th at 12 p.m. Each wreath costs $17, of which $5 comes back to the VFW. As a nonprofit organization, all proceeds will be utilized to support the veterans of our community and their needs. Please help us spread the word about this amazing organization and opportunity for this community. We hope you can make it to Ridgewood Cemetery on Saturday, December 14th at 12 p.m. for our opening ceremonies and immediately following the laying of the wreaths. This is a wonderful opportunity for our community to come together during the holiday season and ensuring that veterans are not forgotten.
Private Albert E. Thomson, United States Army, 101st Infantry, 26th Yankee Division. Hi, my name is Dr. Greg Gilligan, and I am the superintendent of the North Andover Public Schools and the former proud principal of the Private Albert E. Thomson Elementary School. Private Albert E. Thomson grew up at 60 Waverly Road here in North Andover, and the Thomson School was built in 1924 in his honor on Waverly Road, formerly known as Railroad Ave. Private Albert E. Thomson entered the United States Army with the 101st and 26th Yankee Division at age 16. That's right, 16 years old, and was killed fighting the Germans in the Blue Woods 3 months shy of his 17th birthday. Today, he's laid to rest in Ain Marne American Cemetery. This cemetery is at the foot of the Blue Woods, and in this cemetery, 2,289 U.S. soldiers of the 10 divisions who fell during the fighting around Chateau Thierry in the summer of 1918 are laid to rest. Private Albert E. Thomson was killed in action on July 1st, 1918. I had the opportunity to go to France and visit Ain Marne Cemetery back in 2014. Here's a picture of Private Albert E. Thomson. After my visit, I presented at the Thomson School. The press covered it, and all of a sudden, we had people saying, Private Albert E. Thomson is a relative of mine. And they sent us this wonderful photo, which now hangs in the office of the Private Albert E. Thomson School at 266 Waverly Road. This here is the Western Union telegram sent to Private Albert E. Thomson's mother upon his passing. You see, it was originally sent to a farm in Amesbury, and it took probably about 4 months to make the notification to his mother that he was killed in action by the time it made it back to 60 Railroad Avenue, now Waverly Road, between Maple Avenue and Main Street. In the 1920s that is, the French government paid for Gold Star mothers, such as Miss Thomson, to go over to France and to see where her son was buried. And that's Mrs. Thomson here. Here is a picture of our main cemetery in Blue Woods that I snapped from the main church chapel on the grounds. This is another church in the cemetery, and what's interesting about this church, it's a Catholic church, and in between some of the fighting, troops from the 26th Yankee Division would go here to pray. At the end of the war, it was in tough shape. There was fierce fighting that summer of 1918. And at the front of the church, they actually have this right by the door. They have the 26th Yankee Division symbol badge representing the folks from the United States that fought there and lost their lives there. At the end of the war, the superintendent of the cemetery told me that all of the troops from the 26th Yankee Division gave 1 day's pay to set up a fund to maintain this church in perpetuity, and quite a tribute to the soldiers that never came home. Private Albert E. Thomson's name is inscribed inside the church, and I had an opportunity to go in to see it. And we're thankful for his service and for his family's sacrifice. And although he was killed over 100 years ago in World War I, the children of this community celebrate his legacy every Veterans Day with a big Veterans Day ceremony at the Thomson School. And local veterans come back from all conflicts and wars and speak, and it is quite a tribute to a well-deserving legacy of sacrifice for our country with one of North Andover's own.
Hi, my name is Bill Dolan. I'm the coordinator for VFW Post 2104 in North Andover for the Wreaths Across America program this year. To access North Andover's event, using this website will allow individuals or groups of volunteers to register to place wreaths. We would ask that one individual for any groups of volunteers identify themselves so that we can work with that one person rather than the whole group. This access can also be used to purchase wreaths, which are $17 each, and to designate a family member or significant person who may want to place the wreaths themselves. We need to raise $26,350 to purchase all the wreaths for the 1,550 veterans who are buried at the Ridgewood Cemetery. We need to raise this money by December 3rd. Wreaths Across America is dedicated to remember, honor, and teach about veterans. In this segment, and the others in this series, was created by North Andover Camp to help us reach out and do that. The theme for Wreaths Across America, encompassing nearly 4,500 communities across the country who are laying veterans wreaths on December 14th, is Live with Purpose. The opening ceremony honors all branches of our military with a ceremonial wreath posted for each branch by an active or retired member of that branch, and a wreath to remember the POWs and MIAs. Wreaths will have been placed throughout the cemetery for the 1,550 veterans. If successful, we intend to include all North Andover cemeteries in future years. Live with purpose, and please participate on December 14th.